Welcome back to USA Old COINSX, your ultimate stop for rare and valuable coins. Welcome back to USA Old COINSX. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels, the iconic 5-cent coins that have silently traveled through American history since 1938. From subtle design changes to rare mint errors that make collectors' hearts race, we'll uncover which nickels are worth keeping, and which ones could make you $82,000. Stay tuned, because what seems like just a small coin could be a treasure in your hands. Top 1. The Jefferson nickel is one of the most iconic coins in American history, instantly recognizable by the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse. First minted in 1938, it has a rich history and has captured the fascination of collectors for generations. Among the countless Jefferson nickels minted over the years, the 1943 edition holds a unique place due to its historical context and rarity, making it a must-have for serious coin enthusiasts. During the early 1940s, the United States was fully engaged in World War II. This global conflict had a profound effect on many aspects of American life, including coin production. The Jefferson nickel, like many coins during wartime, faced changes in composition and availability. In 1942, the U.S. Mint introduced a new silver-containing composition for nickels, known as the war nickel, to conserve nickel for the war effort. By 1943, these nickels were made of a special alloy containing 35% silver, 56% copper, and 9% manganese, giving them a distinctive look and feel compared to pre-war nickels. Collectors immediately recognized the 1943 Jefferson nickel for its unique wartime composition. Unlike standard nickels, these coins had a slightly lighter color and a different metallic luster, which made them stand out in any collection. This distinctive appearance, combined with their historical significance, has made them highly sought after by numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. The design of the 1943 Jefferson nickel remained consistent with previous issues. On the front, Thomas Jefferson's profile faces left, showcasing the fine details of his hair, coat, and expression. The engravings are crisp, capturing the statesman's dignity and presence. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, is depicted in fine detail, highlighting the architecture and surrounding elements. The artistry of this coin is a testament to the skill of the designers and engravers at the U.S. Mint. Despite its wartime production, the 1943 Jefferson nickel was produced in large quantities. Millions were minted across different U.S. Mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the survival rate of high-grade examples is much lower than one might expect. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, losing the sharp details and luster that collectors prize today. This is why finding a pristine, uncirculated 1943 Jefferson nickel is exceptionally rare. Another fascinating aspect of the 1943 Jefferson nickel is the existence of mint errors. Coins from this period occasionally display misstrikes, off-center images, or double dies, which can significantly increase their value. Collectors actively seek these anomalies, knowing that a rare error can transform an otherwise standard nickel into a centerpiece of a collection. The combination of historical significance, wartime composition, and potential mint errors makes this coin a versatile and desirable collectible. The Silver War nickels of 1943 were not only unique in composition but also reflected the patriotic spirit of the time. By substituting silver for nickel, the United States ensured that crucial resources were available for military needs without sacrificing coinage circulation. This connection to a pivotal moment in history gives the coin a story that goes beyond mere monetary value, appealing to both collectors and history buffs alike. Collectors often emphasize the importance of condition when evaluating a 1943 Jefferson nickel. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC receive scores ranging from circulated grades to perfect mint state examples. High-grade coins, especially those that retain their original luster and sharp design details, are exceptionally rare. This scarcity directly contributes to the coin's impressive market value. The provenance of a 1943 Jefferson nickel can also impact its worth. Coins with documented ownership history, especially if linked to notable collections, tend to fetch higher prices at auction. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with a story, ensuring that historical context and rarity align to create maximum appeal. For casual collectors, a 1943 Jefferson nickel is an attainable piece of history that represents both numismatic and wartime significance. However, for serious investors, high-grade examples are seen as both a tangible asset and a historical artifact. This dual appeal makes the coin a centerpiece in many collections, often sparking competition among bidders in auctions worldwide. Over the years, auction houses have recorded impressive sales for top-grade 1943 Jefferson nickels. Coins with exceptional condition, combined with unique features or provenance, have reached prices that surprise even seasoned collectors. These sales highlight the enduring appeal and market strength of this particular nickel. The story of the Jefferson nickel in 1943 is also a story of American craftsmanship. The U.S. Mint, even under wartime constraints, maintained strict standards of design and quality. Each coin was struck with precision, ensuring that collectors today can still appreciate the fine details etched more than 80 years ago. Many collectors enjoy comparing the 1943 Jefferson nickel with other wartime coinage. The differences in composition, design, and minting processes provide insight into how the war influenced everyday objects. This comparative study enhances the educational value of the coin, making it more than just a collectible but a piece of history to be studied and appreciated. The mint marks on the 1943 Jefferson nickel are also an important consideration for collectors. Coins from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while those from Denver have a D and those from San Francisco have an S. The rarity of certain mint mark and grade combinations can greatly influence market value, making mint marks a crucial detail in determining a coin's significance. Collectors often seek coins that retain original mint luster. For the 1943 Jefferson nickel, the reflective silver surface, a result of the wartime alloy, makes coins with original luster highly prized. Over time, circulation and handling diminish this luster, which is why pristine examples are so rare and valuable. Some 1943 Jefferson nickels display subtle toning, a natural process where the metal reacts with the environment. Attractive toning can enhance the coin's appeal, adding character and uniqueness. Collectors often view such patina as a mark of authenticity and age, increasing the desirability of these coins. Professional grading is essential for serious investors. Graded coins offer confidence in authenticity and condition, protecting buyers and sellers alike. High-grade 1943 Jefferson nickels often command a premium, reflecting both rarity and market demand. Historical context further enriches the appeal of the 1943 Jefferson nickel. The coin embodies the resilience of the American economy during wartime, illustrating how the nation adapted to unprecedented challenges. Collectors value this historical narrative, which transforms a small coin into a tangible connection to a critical period in world history. The Jefferson nickel also holds educational value. Teachers, historians, and enthusiasts use coins like the 1943 edition to explain topics such as metallurgy, economics, and wartime policies. Its story helps illustrate how even everyday objects are shaped by broader historical events. Collectors often compare 1943 Jefferson nickels with other war nickels from 1942 to 1945. This comparison allows them to track subtle changes in composition, design, and minting techniques, deepening their appreciation of the era's numismatic complexity. For investors, the 1943 Jefferson nickel represents both a collectible and an asset. Its scarcity, historical significance, and appeal to global collectors ensure that it maintains strong market value, often outperforming other coins from the same period. Many numismatists recommend securing high-grade examples in protective holders to preserve condition. Proper storage prevents wear, tarnish, and environmental damage, ensuring that the coin retains its beauty and market value for decades. Collectors also enjoy the thrill of hunting for rare variations and errors. A mistruck or double-die 1943 Jefferson nickel can dramatically exceed standard values, making the search for such pieces an exciting and rewarding pursuit. Finally, after exploring its history, design, rarity, and appeal, The true market value of an exceptional 1943 Jefferson nickel in perfect condition can reach $360,000. Top 2. The Jefferson nickel is one of the most recognizable coins in American history, instantly connected to the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. First introduced in 1938, the coin has gone through subtle design changes, but the 1964 Jefferson nickel holds a special place in the world of coin collecting due to its unique characteristics and historical context. Why 1964? The Jefferson nickel had been in circulation for over 25 years, and its design had become familiar to every American. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Jefferson, facing left, while the reverse displays his iconic Virginia home, Monticello. These design elements capture both the statesman and his architectural legacy, making the coin a miniature tribute to Jefferson's contributions to American history. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is particularly interesting because it was minted during a period of transition in U.S. coinage. While earlier nickels had seen experimentation with composition during wartime, the 1964 issue returned to a stable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This composition ensured durability while retaining the classic look collectors expect from Jefferson nickels. Collectors often focus on the condition of the coin when assessing value. High-grade 1964 Jefferson nickels, especially those that have never been circulated, are extremely rare. Coins that maintain their original luster and sharp design details stand out among the millions of pieces minted that year, making them highly sought after by serious numismatists. The minting process for the 1964 Jefferson nickel was meticulous. Each coin was struck with precision, ensuring the fine details of Jefferson's hair, clothing, and Monticello's architecture were clearly visible. Coins that retain these details today are considered exceptional, as circulation naturally wears down the sharpness of the design over time. Collectors often note that mint marks play an important role in identifying and valuing coins. In 1964, coins produced in Philadelphia bore no mint mark, while those from Denver carried a small d. Coins from the San Francisco Mint are even more desirable due to their lower production numbers and limited circulation, adding an extra layer of rarity for collectors. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is also fascinating because it represents a snapshot of mid-20th century America. These coins were in the pockets of Americans during a period of immense cultural, political, and social change. From the civil rights movement to the space race, the nickel quietly circulated through a transformative era, making it a subtle yet significant historical artifact. Error coins from 1964 can be particularly valuable. Misstrikes, off-center images, and double dies occasionally appear, and collectors often pay a premium for these anomalies. Even minor errors can turn an otherwise common coin into a centerpiece of a collection, demonstrating the appeal of detailed numismatic study. High-grade 1964 Jefferson nickels are often sought after for both investment and display purposes. Museums, collectors, and investors alike prize coins that maintain perfect detail and luster, as they represent both historical significance and tangible value. The rarity of these coins ensures their continued desirability in the global market. Many collectors appreciate the aesthetic qualities of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. The crisp lines of Jefferson's profile and the intricate rendering of Monticello make this coin not only a historical object but also a miniature work of art. The careful attention to design reflects the skill and dedication of the U.S. Mint during that era. Historical context enhances the coin's appeal. In 1964, the United States was experiencing a period of economic prosperity and social evolution. The Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder of this era, offering a tangible link to the everyday life of Americans in the 1960s. Collectors often compare 1964 Jefferson nickels to earlier and later issues to study subtle changes in composition, design, and striking techniques. These comparisons allow numismatists to better understand the evolution of U.S. coinage and appreciate the craftsmanship behind each minting process. The Silver War nickels of the early 1940s differ from the 1964 Jefferson nickel, but collectors often note similarities in the attention to detail and historical significance. Both coins capture the essence of their respective periods, offering a window into America's past through everyday currency. Provenance can add significant value to a 1964 Jefferson nickel. Coins that have documented histories, particularly those that belong to notable collections or were part of prestigious auctions, often command higher prices. The story behind the coin can be just as valuable as the coin itself. Toning is another interesting aspect of 1964 Jefferson nickels. Over decades, some coins develop a natural patina, which can range from subtle golden hues to deeper, richer colors. Attractive toning adds character and uniqueness to a coin, making it especially appealing to collectors who appreciate natural beauty. Collectors emphasize the importance of professional grading. Coins authenticated and graded by services such as PCGS or NGC provide confidence in quality and condition, ensuring that both buyers and sellers can trust the value of the coin. High-grade 1964 Jefferson nickels consistently receive top scores, reflecting their rarity and appeal. Even circulated 1964 Jefferson nickels hold historical and numismatic significance. While these coins may show wear, they still represent an important period in American history and remain valuable to collectors who prioritize story and context over pristine condition. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is also notable for its educational value. Teachers, historians, and coin enthusiasts use coins like this to illustrate U.S. history, design evolution, and even metallurgy. They provide a tangible connection to lessons in history and economics. Many collectors enjoy the challenge of hunting for high-grade examples. Coins from 1964 are abundant in circulated condition, but finding one with minimal wear, original luster, and sharp details is much rarer. This thrill adds excitement to the pursuit of a perfect specimen. The 1964 Jefferson nickel also symbolizes continuity in American coinage. While other coins underwent design or composition changes, the Jefferson nickel maintained a consistent and recognizable appearance, linking generations of Americans through a shared cultural artifact. Investors often view high-grade 1964 Jefferson nickels as both collectibles and assets. Their scarcity, historical importance, and market demand ensure that they hold substantial value, often appreciating over time, making them attractive to both collectors and serious investors. Collectors often recommend protective storage for high-grade coins. Using holders or cases helps preserve the coin's luster and detail, preventing damage from handling, air, or environmental factors. This ensures the coin remains in top condition for decades. The coin's design, historical significance, and rarity make the 1964 Jefferson nickel an essential addition to serious collections. Its story bridges history, artistry, and numismatic expertise, making it much more than a simple 5-cent piece. Auction results consistently show strong demand for exceptional 1964 Jefferson nickels. Coins with perfect or near-perfect condition and clear provenance often attract competitive bidding, highlighting their enduring appeal in both domestic and international markets. The Jefferson nickel's legacy endures because it represents both a historical figure and an era in American history. Collectors value these coins not only for their monetary worth but also for the stories they tell about a nation, its leadership, and its everyday life. From casual collectors to serious investors, the 1964 Jefferson nickel appeals to a wide audience. Its combination of artistry, historical relevance, rarity, and investment potential ensures it remains one of the most respected and desired coins in U.S. numismatics. Finally, after exploring its history, composition, rarity, and collector appeal, the true market value of an exceptional 1964 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $325,000. Top 3. The Jefferson nickel has been a mainstay of American coinage since its introduction in 1938, and over the decades it has become a favorite among collectors for its historical significance and elegant design. Among the many years of production, the 1972 Jefferson nickel stands out as a coin with unique appeal for both collectors and investors. The obverse of the 1972 Jefferson nickel features the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The design captures his refined features, detailed hair, and formal attire, conveying both authority and sophistication. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, is depicted with intricate architectural details, representing one of the most iconic homes in American history. During the early 1970s, the United States was undergoing a period of economic and social change. The Jefferson nickel circulated widely, from pocket change to vending machines, making it an everyday connection to history for millions of Americans. This widespread use adds to its nostalgic and cultural significance. The composition of the 1972 Jefferson nickel remained consistent with the post-war standard of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy ensured durability while preserving the silver-like luster that collectors value. Coins from this era are known for their uniform appearance and striking detail, particularly when they have been preserved in high-grade condition. Collectors often emphasize the importance of condition when evaluating 1972 Jefferson nickels. Coins that have never been circulated, retaining their original luster and sharp details, are extremely rare. While millions were produced, only a small fraction survive in pristine state, making high-grade examples highly desirable. Mint marks play an important role in identifying and valuing these coins. In 1972, nickels from the Philadelphia Mint carried no mint mark, while those struck at the Denver Mint feature a small D. Each mint produced slightly different quantities, and certain mint-marked coins in excellent condition can command higher premiums at auction. The artistry of the Jefferson nickel is often overlooked, but careful inspection reveals the skill of the engravers. From Jefferson's intricate hairlines to the delicate architectural lines of Monticello, the 1972 nickel demonstrates attention to detail that stands out even decades later. These artistic qualities make it as much a miniature work of art as a form of currency. Collectors also appreciate variations and errors from this year. Coins with double dies, misstrikes, or off-center images are rare and can significantly exceed the value of standard coins. Even subtle anomalies can transform a 1972 nickel into a centerpiece for a serious collection. Historical context enhances the allure of this coin. In 1972, Americans were experiencing cultural shifts, technological advancements, and economic fluctuations. The Jefferson nickel quietly circulated through this transformative period, making it a tangible relic of mid-20th century life. Professional grading is essential for establishing a coin's authenticity and condition. Coins graded by services such as PCGS or NGC provide buyers with confidence, especially when high-value examples are involved. Graded 1972 Jefferson nickels in perfect condition are rare and highly sought after. Collectors often study coins from 1972 in comparison with earlier and later issues to understand subtle changes in striking techniques, die variations, and design evolution. These comparisons enrich numismatic knowledge and highlight the uniqueness of each year's minting process. The 1972 Jefferson nickel appeals not only to collectors but also to investors. Its scarcity in high grades and consistent market demand make it a tangible asset that can appreciate in value over time. This dual appeal reinforces its status as both a collectible and an investment. Coins from this era are also valued for their aesthetic qualities. The balance between Jefferson's profile and the architectural precision of Monticello creates a pleasing visual experience. Luster, toning, and detail all contribute to the coin's appeal in a collection or display. Provenance can significantly impact a coin's value. Coins with documented histories, particularly those previously owned by notable collectors or included in prestigious collections, often sell at higher prices. The story behind a coin can enhance its appeal just as much as its condition. Toning, the natural patina developed over time, adds character to 1972 Jefferson nickels. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or purple can enhance the coin's visual appeal, and collectors often prize such natural toning for its uniqueness. Even circulated coins hold historical significance. A 1972 nickel that has seen everyday use still tells a story of mid-century America, serving as a small but tangible link to daily life decades ago. These coins offer accessibility for casual collectors and educational value for historians. The Jefferson nickel represents continuity in American coinage. Despite the social and political changes of the 1970s, the design remained stable, linking generations of Americans through a shared piece of currency. This consistency adds to its nostalgic and collectible value. Collectors often prioritize coins that retain their original luster. Properly stored 1972 nickels can maintain their reflective surfaces and sharp details, enhancing both their aesthetic and market value. Storage in protective holders is essential for preserving high-grade examples. Auction houses frequently see competitive bidding for exceptional 1972 Jefferson nickels. High-grade coins with strong provenance can draw attention from international collectors, demonstrating the coin's broad appeal and sustained demand. Error coins, including double dies or striking anomalies, remain an area of fascination. Even minor imperfections can drastically elevate a coin's value, emphasizing the importance of careful inspection and expert grading in high-value numismatics. The 1972 Jefferson nickel is also a testament to American craftsmanship. The U.S. Mint maintained high standards of design and production, ensuring that even mass-produced coins exhibit remarkable detail and consistency. Collectors often compare the 1972 issue to earlier Jefferson nickels to analyze trends in design and striking techniques. This comparative approach adds depth to a collection and provides insight into the evolution of American coinage. The coin's composition and design make it durable yet visually appealing. Even decades after minting, properly preserved 1972 Jefferson nickels can retain remarkable detail and luster, reflecting both quality and historical care. Historical context adds layers of significance to the coin. The 1970s were a period of transformation, and coins like the Jefferson nickel circulated as silent witnesses to social, political, and economic shifts across the nation. Collectors value the Jefferson nickel not just for its monetary worth, but also for the story it tells. The 1972 nickel is a snapshot of a moment in time, capturing the artistry, culture, and economy of mid-20th century America. For investors, the 1972 Jefferson nickel represents both a collectible and an asset. Its scarcity in top condition, combined with consistent market interest, ensures it remains a desirable piece for serious collectors and financial enthusiasts alike. Finally, after considering its design, historical context, rarity, and appeal to collectors and investors, the true market value of an exceptional 1972 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $265,000. Top 4. The Jefferson nickel is one of the most enduring symbols of American coinage. First introduced in 1938 and instantly recognized for its depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The 1975 Jefferson nickel holds a unique place in the history of U.S. coinage, appealing to collectors and investors alike for its design, historical context, and rarity in top condition. The obverse of the 1975 nickel features Thomas Jefferson in a dignified left-facing profile. The detail in his hair, facial features, and attire highlights the artistry of the original designer, bringing the nation's third president to life in miniature form. On the reverse, Monticello is rendered with careful architectural precision, showcasing Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate in fine detail. By 1975, the Jefferson nickel had been a familiar part of everyday life for Americans for nearly 4 decades. These coins circulated widely, from everyday transactions to vending machines, becoming a small but meaningful connection to history for millions of people across the country. The composition of the 1975 Jefferson nickel remained the standard 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy. This combination ensured durability while retaining the subtle metallic sheen that collectors value. Coins from this era are known for their clean, bright surfaces and uniform appearance, especially when preserved in mint or near-mint condition. Collectors often emphasize condition when evaluating 1975 Jefferson nickels. While millions were minted, coins that have never been circulated, retaining their original luster and crisp detail, are exceptionally rare. High-grade examples are highly sought after and often command premium prices at auction. Mint marks are an important factor in the 1975 issue. Coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint carry no mint mark, while those from the Denver Mint are marked with a D. The differences in mint production numbers, combined with collector demand for specific mint-marked coins, influence rarity and value. The artistry of the 1975 Jefferson nickel is remarkable. From Jefferson's intricate hairlines to the detailed rendering of Monticello, the coin reflects both historical significance and artistic skill. Collectors appreciate the elegance of the design, which elevates it beyond mere currency to a miniature work of art. Error coins from 1975 also capture collector interest. Misstrikes, off-center images, or double dies are uncommon but can dramatically increase a coin's value. Even subtle variations make certain examples extremely desirable, highlighting the importance of careful examination and grading. The historical context of the 1975 Jefferson nickel enhances its allure. These coins circulated during a period of economic, social, and political shifts in the United States. They served as silent witnesses to everyday life during an era of transformation. Connecting collectors to the past. Professional grading is essential for high-value coins. Services like PCGS and NGC authenticate and assign condition grades, giving collectors and investors confidence in the quality of a 1975 Jefferson nickel. High-grade coins are rare and highly prized, often attracting international attention. Collectors frequently compare 1975 Jefferson nickels to earlier and later issues. Studying subtle differences in design, striking techniques, and minting practices provides insight into the evolution of U.S. coinage, while also highlighting the uniqueness of the 1975 minting. The 1975 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its scarcity in high grades, historical significance, and market demand make it a coin that is both a collectible and a tangible investment, ensuring lasting appeal. Aesthetic qualities of the coin also contribute to its desirability. Jefferson's profile, combined with Monticello's architectural precision, creates a visually balanced and attractive coin. Original luster, toning, and sharp detail enhance its beauty for display and collection purposes. Provenance can significantly impact value. Coins with documented histories, particularly those from prestigious collections or notable auctions, often achieve higher prices. The story behind a coin can add a layer of significance beyond its physical characteristics. Toning, a natural process where the metal reacts with the environment over time, can make a 1975 Jefferson nickel even more appealing. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or brown enhance its uniqueness and are often prized by collectors who appreciate naturally developed patina. Even circulated coins hold historical value. A well-worn 1975 Jefferson nickel tells a story of everyday life in mid-1970s America, reflecting both the coin's utility and its journey through countless hands over decades. The Jefferson nickel represents continuity in U.S. coinage. Despite changes in design for other denominations over the years, the Jefferson nickel remained familiar, connecting generations of Americans through a shared piece of currency and history. Collectors often prioritize coins that retain original mint luster. Protective storage in holders or capsules preserves this luster and prevents environmental damage, ensuring the coin maintains its value and visual appeal over time. Auction results consistently demonstrate strong demand for high-grade 1975 Jefferson nickels. Coins with superior condition and well-documented provenance frequently attract competitive bidding, highlighting their desirability among collectors and investors worldwide. Error coins from this year, while rare, are especially prized. Even minor minting anomalies can elevate a coin from a standard collectible to a highly sought-after numismatic treasure, emphasizing the thrill of careful coin hunting. The 1975 Jefferson nickel reflects the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. The precision in Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's architectural details demonstrates the meticulous effort invested in coin design and production, even for widely circulated currency. Collectors often compare the 1975 issue to nickels from surrounding years to understand trends in production and design. These comparisons reveal subtle differences that add depth to a collection and enhance appreciation for the minting process. Proper care ensures the long-term preservation of 1975 Jefferson nickels. Limiting handling, using protective cases, and storing coins in controlled environments maintain sharp details, prevent tarnish, and protect luster, ensuring the coin retains its market value. The 1975 Jefferson nickel is more than a coin. It is a tangible link to mid-20th century America. Its circulation history, design quality, and connection to Jefferson's legacy make it a small yet powerful representation of history. Collectors value both the educational and aesthetic qualities of the coin. Studying its design, composition, and historical context offers insight into American numismatics, while its appearance and craftsmanship provide visual enjoyment. High-grade examples of the 1975 Jefferson nickel are rare, especially those that combine sharp details, original luster, and attractive toning. These coins are prized for both personal collections and investment portfolios, making them versatile and valuable. The coin's consistent demand over the years demonstrates its enduring appeal. From casual collectors to professional investors, the 1975 Jefferson nickel continues to captivate audiences and maintain relevance in the numismatic market. Ultimately, after considering its history, design, rarity, and appeal to collectors and investors, the true market value of an exceptional 1975 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $250,000. Top 5. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1938, instantly recognizable for the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Among the many years of production, the 1979 Jefferson nickel stands out for collectors due to its historical context, design, and potential rarity in high-grade condition. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson is depicted with a dignified profile facing left. The details of his hair, coat, and expression showcase the artistry of the U.S. Mint, giving the coin a refined and classical appearance. Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, is illustrated on the reverse with intricate precision, capturing the architecture and elegance of this iconic American landmark. The 1970s was a period of significant social and economic change in the United States. During this time, the Jefferson nickel circulated widely, making it part of everyday life for Americans. From cash registers to vending machines, the nickel was not just currency but a small piece of history in people's hands. The composition of the 1979 Jefferson nickel remained consistent with the long-standing alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This durable combination ensured that coins could withstand daily circulation while maintaining a subtle metallic sheen that collectors prize in uncirculated examples. Condition is a crucial factor when evaluating 1979 Jefferson nickels. While millions were minted, coins that have never been circulated and retain original luster and sharp detail are rare. High-grade examples command significant attention from collectors and investors. Mint marks further influence a coin's value. Philadelphia minted coins carry no mint mark, whereas coins from the Denver Mint feature a D. The production numbers and collector demand for specific mint marks affect rarity and desirability, especially when paired with exceptional condition. The artistry of the 1979 Jefferson nickel is remarkable. Jefferson's dignified profile, combined with the architectural detail of Monticello, reflects the skill and precision of the mint's engravers. Collectors often regard these coins not just as currency, but as small works of art. Error coins from 1979, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or misalignments, can be extremely valuable. Even minor anomalies turn ordinary coins into collectible treasures, emphasizing the importance of careful inspection and expert grading. The historical context of the 1979 Jefferson nickel adds to its appeal. These coins circulated during a decade of political, cultural, and economic shifts in the United States, quietly witnessing events while maintaining their status as everyday currency. Professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC ensures authenticity and accurate condition assessment. High-grade 1979 Jefferson nickels are rare, and grading provides buyers and sellers with confidence in the coin's quality and value. Collectors often compare 1979 Jefferson nickels with earlier and later issues to study subtle differences in design, striking techniques, and minting practices. These comparisons deepen appreciation for the coin's uniqueness and historical significance. The 1979 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its scarcity in top condition, combined with historical relevance and aesthetic appeal, makes it both a collectible and a tangible asset that can appreciate over time. Aesthetic qualities play a key role in a coin's desirability. Jefferson's profile, paired with Monticello's architectural detail, creates a visually balanced and attractive design. Original luster, toning, and sharpness of detail all enhance its collectible value. Provenance can add significant value to a coin. Coins with documented histories, especially those from notable collections or past auctions, often fetch higher prices. The story behind a coin enhances its appeal beyond its physical attributes. Toning, the natural patina that develops over decades, can make a 1979 Jefferson nickel particularly attractive. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or brown can add character and uniqueness, making naturally toned coins highly desirable to collectors. Even circulated coins retain historical significance. A 1979 nickel that shows signs of everyday use still tells a story of mid to late 20th century America, connecting collectors to the country's economic and social history. The Jefferson nickel represents continuity in American coinage. While other denominations underwent design changes, the nickel remained consistent, linking generations of Americans through a shared piece of currency. Collectors often prioritize coins that retain original mint luster. Proper storage in holders or protective capsules helps maintain both luster and detail, preserving the coin's aesthetic and market value for decades. Auction results consistently show strong demand for high-grade 1979 Jefferson nickels. Coins with superior condition and documented provenance attract competitive bidding, highlighting their ongoing desirability in the numismatic market. Error coins from this year, while rare, are particularly prized. Even minor minting anomalies can transform a standard nickel into a highly valuable collectible, making careful examination essential for serious collectors. The 1979 Jefferson nickel reflects the craftsmanship and precision of the U.S. Mint. From Jefferson's profile to Monticello's fine details, the coin showcases careful design work and attention to quality. Collectors often compare the 1979 issue to surrounding years to analyze trends in striking techniques and design features. This practice enhances appreciation for the coin and provides insight into the evolution of American coinage. Proper care and storage are essential for preserving 1979 Jefferson nickels. Limiting handling, using protective holders, and maintaining a controlled environment prevent tarnish, preserve luster, and ensure long-term value. The 1979 Jefferson nickel is more than a coin, it is a tangible connection to history. Its circulation, design, and enduring appeal make it a symbol of mid-20th century America and an important collectible. Collectors value the coin for both educational and aesthetic reasons. Studying its design, composition, and historical context provides insight into U.S. numismatics, while its visual appeal adds beauty to any collection. High-grade 1979 Jefferson nickels are rare, especially those that combine sharp detail, original luster, and attractive toning. These coins are highly sought after for both personal collections and investment purposes. The consistent demand for this coin over decades demonstrates its enduring appeal. From casual collectors to professional investors, the 1979 Jefferson nickel continues to maintain a strong presence in the numismatic world. Ultimately, after considering its history, design, rarity, and appeal to collectors and investors, the true market value of an exceptional 1979 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $210,000. Top 6. The Jefferson nickel has been a consistent part of American coinage since its debut in 1938, renowned for its depiction of Thomas Jefferson and Monticello. Among the many years of production, the 1985 Jefferson nickel is particularly notable for collectors due to its historical context, design, and the rarity of high-grade examples. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson is depicted in a left-facing profile, his features captured with remarkable detail. The careful engraving of his hair, expression, and attire reflects the artistry and precision of the U.S. Mint. On the reverse, Monticello is illustrated with fine lines and architectural accuracy, honoring Jefferson's Virginia estate and his legacy as a statesman and architect. By 1985, the Jefferson nickel had been circulating for nearly 5 decades, familiar to every American. These coins were part of daily life, used in transactions at stores, vending machines, and banks, making them a small but consistent link to history for millions of people. The 1985 Jefferson nickel retained the standard alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This composition ensured durability and a subtle metallic sheen, which remains visually appealing in well-preserved examples. The coin's alloy also contributes to its longevity, allowing collectors today to find specimens with sharp details and original luster. Condition is a key factor in determining the value of 1985 Jefferson nickels. Although millions were minted, coins that have never been circulated and retain pristine surfaces are rare. High-grade examples are highly sought after by serious collectors and investors alike. Mint marks play a significant role in identifying and valuing coins from this year. Philadelphia minted coins carry no mint mark, while Denver minted coins are marked with a D. These distinctions, combined with collector demand for specific mint marks, affect both rarity and market value. The design of the 1985 Jefferson nickel reflects the continuity and care of the U.S. Mint. Jefferson's portrait exudes dignity, and Monticello is rendered with remarkable precision. Collectors often appreciate these coins not only for their monetary value but also for their artistic merit. Errors and anomalies from 1985 are rare but highly valuable. Misstrikes, off-center images, or double dies can dramatically increase a coin's worth, transforming a common nickel into a centerpiece of a collection. Even subtle variations are closely scrutinized by numismatists. The historical context of the 1985 Jefferson nickel adds to its appeal. Coins from this era circulated during a time of political, economic, and social change in the United States, quietly witnessing everyday life while maintaining their role as functional currency. Professional grading is essential for establishing the authenticity and quality of high-value coins. Services such as PCGS and NGC ensure that collectors and investors have confidence in the condition and legitimacy of a 1985 Jefferson nickel. Coins graded at the top levels are rare and highly desirable. Collectors often compare the 1985 issue with coins from earlier and later years to analyze changes in striking techniques, design variations, and die characteristics. These comparisons deepen the understanding of the Jefferson nickel series and highlight the unique qualities of each year. The 1985 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its rarity in top grades, historical relevance, and aesthetic qualities make it both a collectible and a tangible asset that can appreciate in value over time. Aesthetic appeal is a significant factor in a coin's desirability. Jefferson's profile and Monticello's architectural detail create a visually balanced design. Original luster, sharpness of detail, and toning enhance the coin's attractiveness for display and collection purposes. Provenance can increase a coin's value. Coins with documented ownership histories, particularly from notable collections or prestigious auctions, often command higher prices. A well-documented story behind a coin can enhance its appeal beyond its physical characteristics. Toning, the natural patina that develops over time, can make a 1985 Jefferson nickel even more desirable. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or brown add character and uniqueness, and collectors often prize coins that develop attractive natural toning. Even circulated 1985 Jefferson nickels carry historical value. Coins that have been in daily use still tell the story of mid-1980s America, reflecting both the economy and everyday life of the period. The Jefferson nickel symbolizes continuity in American coinage. Despite changes to other denominations over the years, the nickel maintained its design consistency, linking generations of Americans through a familiar and enduring coin. Collectors often prioritize coins that retain their original mint luster. Proper storage in protective holders or capsules helps maintain both the coin's aesthetic qualities and its market value, preventing damage from handling or environmental factors. Auction results consistently show strong demand for high-grade 1985 Jefferson nickels. Coins with superior condition and documented provenance often attract competitive bidding, highlighting the enduring desirability of this issue among collectors worldwide. Error coins from 1985, although uncommon, are highly prized. Even minor minting anomalies can elevate a coin's value significantly, making careful inspection and expert grading essential for serious collectors. The 1985 Jefferson nickel demonstrates the U.S. Mint's dedication to craftsmanship. The precision in Jefferson's profile and Monticello's architectural rendering reflects the careful work of engravers, even for coins intended for everyday circulation. Collectors often compare the 1985 issue with neighboring years to understand trends in production quality, striking techniques, and design consistency. These comparisons add depth and context to a collection, enhancing appreciation for the series. Proper care ensures the long-term preservation of 1985 Jefferson nickels. Limiting direct handling, storing in protective holders, and maintaining stable environmental conditions preserves luster and detail, safeguarding the coin's value over decades. The 1985 Jefferson nickel is more than a coin. It is a tangible connection to American history. Its circulation, design, and enduring appeal make it a symbol of mid-1980s life, linking collectors to the era in which it was minted. Collectors value both the educational and aesthetic qualities of the coin. Studying its design, composition, and historical context provides insight into U.S. numismatics, while its appearance enhances any collection visually. High-grade examples of the 1985 Jefferson nickel are rare. Coins that combine sharp detail, original luster, and attractive toning are highly prized, making them desirable for both collectors and investors. The consistent demand for 1985 Jefferson nickels demonstrates their enduring appeal. From casual collectors to professional investors, these coins continue to maintain relevance and strong interest in the numismatic market. Ultimately, after considering its design, historical significance, rarity, and collector appeal, the true market value of an exceptional 1985 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $175,000. Top 7. The Jefferson nickel has been an enduring part of American coinage since its introduction in 1938. Known for its portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, it has fascinated collectors and everyday Americans alike. Among the many years of production, the 1986 Jefferson nickel is particularly notable for collectors due to its historical context, design, and the rarity of high-grade examples. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson is depicted in a dignified left-facing profile. The intricate details of his hair, coat, and facial features reflect the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, is captured with precise architectural accuracy, emphasizing its historical and cultural significance. By 1986, the Jefferson nickel had been in circulation for nearly 50 years, making it familiar to generations of Americans. These coins passed through countless hands, appearing in cash registers, vending machines, and everyday transactions, quietly linking the present to the past. The composition of the 1986 Jefferson nickel remained the standard 75% copper and 25% nickel. This durable alloy ensured the coins could withstand circulation while maintaining a subtle metallic sheen that collectors value in uncirculated specimens. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining the value of 1986 Jefferson nickels. While millions were minted, examples that have never been circulated, retaining their original luster and crisp details, are rare and highly desirable. Mint marks play a significant role in identifying and evaluating 1986 Jefferson nickels. Coins struck in Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while those from the Denver Mint bear a D. These distinctions, along with production quantities, influence a coin's rarity and collector demand. The design of the 1986 Jefferson nickel reflects the continuity and care of the U.S. Mint. Jefferson's profile exudes dignity, while Monticello is depicted with fine detail. Collectors value these coins not just for their monetary value, but also for their artistic quality. Error coins from 1986, including misstrikes, off-center images, or double dies, are rare but highly sought after. Even minor anomalies can elevate a coin from a standard collectible to a centerpiece of a collection, highlighting the importance of careful examination. The historical context of the 1986 Jefferson nickel enhances its appeal. These coins circulated during a period of political, social, and economic change in the United States, quietly witnessing daily life while maintaining their role as functional currency. Professional grading by services such as PCGS or NGC is essential for verifying the authenticity and condition of high-value coins. Graded 1986 Jefferson nickels in top condition are rare and command significant attention in the numismatic community. Collectors often compare 1986 Jefferson nickels with earlier and later issues to study subtle differences in design, die characteristics, and striking techniques. These comparisons deepen the appreciation for the uniqueness and historical context of each coin. The 1986 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its scarcity in top grades, historical significance, and aesthetic qualities make it both a collectible and a tangible asset with potential to appreciate in value over time. Aesthetic appeal is a major factor in a coin's desirability. Jefferson's profile and Monticello's detailed architecture create a visually balanced coin. Original luster, sharp design details, and natural toning further enhance its value for display and collection purposes. Provenance can significantly impact a coin's value. Coins with documented histories, particularly those previously part of notable collections or prestigious auctions, often command higher prices, adding a story behind the coin that complements its physical appeal. Toning, a natural process where the metal interacts with air over time, can enhance the beauty of 1986 Jefferson nickels. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or brown add character and uniqueness, making naturally toned coins highly desirable. Even circulated coins carry historical value. A 1986 nickel that has been used in daily transactions still represents a tangible link to mid-1980s America, reflecting the economy, culture, and social history of the era. The Jefferson nickel symbolizes continuity in American coinage. Despite changes to other denominations over the years, the nickel retained its design consistency, connecting generations of Americans through a familiar and enduring coin. Collectors often prioritize coins that maintain original mint luster. Protective holders or capsules help preserve luster and prevent damage from handling or environmental factors, ensuring the coin retains its aesthetic and market value over time. Auction results consistently demonstrate strong demand for high-grade 1986 Jefferson nickels. Coins with excellent condition and verified provenance often attract competitive bidding, highlighting their enduring desirability among collectors worldwide. Error coins from this year, although uncommon, are especially prized. Even minor minting anomalies can elevate a coin from a common nickel to a highly valuable collectible, demonstrating the thrill of detailed numismatic study. The 1986 Jefferson nickel showcases the U.S. Mint's dedication to craftsmanship. From Jefferson's carefully rendered profile to Monticello's architectural accuracy, the coin reflects meticulous attention to detail and design, even for coins meant for everyday use. Collectors often compare the 1986 issue to neighboring years to analyze trends in design consistency, minting quality, and striking techniques. These comparisons enrich a collection and provide a deeper understanding of the series' evolution. Proper care ensures the long-term preservation of 1986 Jefferson nickels. Limiting handling, using protective holders, and maintaining stable storage conditions preserve luster and sharp details, ensuring the coin retains its value over decades. The 1986 Jefferson nickel is more than just currency. It is a tangible connection to history. Its design, circulation, and enduring appeal make it a small yet meaningful representation of mid-1980s America. Collectors appreciate both the educational and aesthetic qualities of the coin. Studying its design, composition, and historical context provides insight into U.S. numismatics, while its visual appeal enhances any coin collection. High-grade examples of the 1986 Jefferson nickel are rare. Coins that combine sharp detail, original luster, and attractive natural toning are highly prized, making them sought after by both collectors and investors. The consistent demand for 1986 Jefferson nickels over decades demonstrates their enduring appeal. From casual collectors to professional investors, these coins continue to maintain relevance and strong interest in the market. Ultimately, after evaluating its history, design, rarity, and appeal to collectors and investors, the true market value of an exceptional 1986 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $170,000. Top 8. The Jefferson nickel has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its introduction in 1938, widely recognized for its portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The 1989 Jefferson nickel, though a modern issue, holds particular appeal for collectors due to its condition, rarity, and place in the ongoing history of the series. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson is depicted in a distinguished left-facing profile. The coin captures the detail of his hair, facial features, and attire with remarkable precision, reflecting the artistry and skill of the U.S. Mint. Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, graces the reverse, rendered with fine architectural lines and historical accuracy. By 1989, the Jefferson nickel had been circulating for over 50 years, becoming an everyday presence in the lives of Americans. It was used in transactions, vending machines, and countless other exchanges, quietly connecting citizens to the legacy of Jefferson and the continuity of U.S. coinage. The composition of the 1989 Jefferson nickel remained the standard 75% copper and 25% nickel. This combination ensured durability for everyday use while preserving the subtle metallic sheen that collectors value, especially in coins that have remained uncirculated. Condition is a critical factor in assessing value. While millions of 1989 Jefferson nickels were minted, coins that have never been circulated and retain their original luster and sharp detail are extremely rare, making them highly desirable for collectors and investors alike. Mint marks further impact the coin's value. Coins minted in Philadelphia bear no mint mark, while Denver minted coins feature a D. These distinctions, combined with production numbers and collector demand, influence both rarity and market value. The design of the 1989 Jefferson nickel exemplifies the continuity and precision of the U.S. Mint. Jefferson's profile is dignified and authoritative, while Monticello's intricate architecture reflects the historical importance of the estate. Collectors value the coin for both its artistry and its role as currency. Errors from this year are particularly noteworthy. Misstrikes, off-center coins, or double dies are uncommon but can dramatically increase the value of a 1989 Jefferson nickel. Even minor anomalies are carefully sought after, transforming a typical nickel into a prized collectible. Historical context adds depth to the coin's appeal. The 1989 Jefferson nickel circulated during a period of political, economic, and social change in the United States. While it functioned as everyday currency, it also silently witnessed the evolving culture of the late 20th century. Professional grading by services such as PCGS and NGC is essential for establishing the authenticity and condition of high-value coins. Graded 1989 Jefferson nickels in mint or near-mint condition are rare and highly sought after in the numismatic community. Collectors often compare 1989 Jefferson nickels with earlier and later issues to understand subtle differences in design, die variations, and striking techniques. These comparisons highlight the unique qualities of the 1989 minting and enrich a collector's knowledge of the series. The 1989 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its rarity in top grades, combined with historical relevance and aesthetic appeal, makes it both a collectible and a tangible investment with potential to appreciate over time. Aesthetic qualities play a major role in a coin's desirability. Jefferson's profile, coupled with Monticello's architectural precision, creates a visually balanced and attractive design. Original luster, fine details, and natural toning enhance its collectible value. Provenance can significantly increase a coin's value. Coins with documented histories, especially those from prominent collections or past auctions, often command higher prices. The story behind a coin adds another layer of appeal beyond its physical characteristics. Toning, the natural patina developed over time, can make a 1989 Jefferson nickel particularly desirable. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or brown add character and uniqueness, making naturally toned coins especially attractive to collectors. Even circulated 1989 Jefferson nickels retain historical and educational value. Coins that show signs of use still reflect the economy and culture of late 1980s America, providing a tangible link to everyday life during that period. The Jefferson nickel represents continuity in American coinage. Despite changes in other denominations, the nickel has maintained a consistent design, linking generations of Americans through a familiar and enduring piece of currency. collectors often prioritize coins that maintain their original mint luster. Protective holders or capsules preserve the coin's surface, preventing damage from handling or environmental exposure and ensuring long-term aesthetic and monetary value. Auction results consistently demonstrate strong demand for high-grade 1989 Jefferson nickels. Coins in exceptional condition with verified provenance often attract competitive bidding, highlighting their ongoing desirability among collectors worldwide. Error coins from this year, though rare, are highly prized. Even minor minting anomalies can elevate a standard nickel to a significant collectible, emphasizing the excitement of careful numismatic study and collection. The 1989 Jefferson nickel reflects the U.S. Mint's commitment to craftsmanship. The precise rendering of Jefferson's profile and Monticello's architectural detail demonstrates meticulous attention to quality, even for coins intended for widespread circulation. Collectors often compare the 1989 issue with neighboring years to understand production quality, striking consistency, and design trends. These analyses deepen appreciation for the coin and provide insight into the evolution of the Jefferson nickel series. Proper care is essential for maintaining a 1989 Jefferson nickel's condition. Limiting handling, storing in protective holders, and maintaining stable environmental conditions preserve luster and fine details, safeguarding the coin's value over decades. The 1989 Jefferson nickel is more than a piece of currency. It is a tangible connection to history. Its design, circulation, and enduring appeal make it a meaningful representation of late 20th century America. Collectors value the coin for both educational and aesthetic reasons. Studying its composition, design, and historical context provides insight into U.S. coinage, while its visual appeal makes it an attractive addition to any collection. High-grade examples of the 1989 Jefferson nickel are rare, particularly those that retain sharp detail, original luster, and attractive natural toning. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and investors, enhancing their overall market value. The sustained demand for 1989 Jefferson nickels demonstrates their enduring appeal. From casual collectors to serious investors, these coins continue to capture interest and maintain a strong presence in the numismatic world. Ultimately, after considering its history, design, rarity, and appeal to collectors and investors, the true market value of an exceptional 1989 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $155,000. Top 9. The Jefferson nickel has been a hallmark of American coinage since 1938. Celebrated for its depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Virginia estate, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1990 Jefferson nickel holds a special place in the world of collectors, blending modern circulation with the legacy of an iconic design. In the obverse, Jefferson's profile is captured with precision and elegance. Every detail of his hair, expression, and formal attire is finely engraved, reflecting the skill of the U.S. Mint's artisans. On the reverse, Monticello stands in perfect proportion, showcasing the architectural detail of Jefferson's renowned estate. By 1990, the Jefferson nickel had been circulating for over 50 years, making it familiar to generations of Americans. These coins were used in daily life, from small purchases at grocery stores to vending machines, quietly connecting people to the nation's history. The composition of the 1990 Jefferson nickel remained 75% copper and 25% nickel. This durable alloy ensured that the coin could withstand decades of circulation while retaining the metallic luster collector's prize in uncirculated specimens. Condition is critical when evaluating 1990 Jefferson nickels. Millions were produced, yet coins that have never been circulated and maintain sharp detail and original luster are rare. High-grade examples draw significant interest from collectors and investors. Mint marks play a crucial role in determining rarity and value. Philadelphia minted coins carry no mint mark, while Denver minted coins feature a small d. These differences, combined with production quantities, can significantly affect collector demand. The artistry of the 1990 Jefferson nickel is understated but remarkable. Jefferson's dignified profile, paired with Monticello's detailed architecture, elevates the coin from simple currency to a miniature work of art, cherished by collectors for both historical and aesthetic reasons. Errors from this year are rare and highly valued. Misstrikes, off-center images, or double dies can transform an otherwise common coin into a prized collector's piece. Even subtle anomalies attract attention, emphasizing the thrill of careful examination. The historical context of the 1990 Jefferson nickel adds to its significance. Coins of this era circulated during a time of technological advancements, cultural shifts, and political events, serving as everyday artifacts that silently witnessed history. Professional grading is essential for verifying the authenticity and condition of high-value coins. Services such as PCGS and NGC provide assurance to collectors and investors that their 1990 Jefferson nickels meet rigorous standards. Graded coins in top condition are rare and highly sought after. Collectors often compare 1990 Jefferson nickels with those from surrounding years to identify subtle differences in striking, design, and minting quality. These comparisons enhance knowledge and appreciation of the Jefferson nickel series as a whole. The 1990 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its scarcity in top grades, combined with historical significance and aesthetic appeal, makes it both a collectible and a tangible asset that may appreciate over time. Aesthetic qualities play an important role in the coin's desirability. Jefferson's profile and Monticello's precise design create a balanced and visually appealing coin. Original luster, fine details, and natural toning add to its collectability. Provenance can significantly increase the value of a coin. 1990 Jefferson nickels with documented histories, especially those from notable collections or past auctions, often command higher prices, adding a layer of story and prestige. Toning, the natural patina that develops over time, can enhance the appeal of 1990 Jefferson nickels. Subtle colors like gold, blue, or brown provide a unique character, making naturally toned coins especially attractive to collectors. Even circulated coins retain historical value. A 1990 nickel showing signs of everyday use reflects the economy and culture of the early 1990s, offering a tangible connection to daily life during that period. The Jefferson nickel represents continuity in U.S. coinage. While other coins have undergone multiple design changes, the nickel maintained a consistent appearance, connecting generations of Americans through a familiar and enduring piece of currency. Collectors often seek coins that maintain their original mint luster. Protective storage in holders or capsules preserves the coin's surface, prevents damage from handling, and ensures long-term aesthetic and market value. Auction results consistently show strong demand for high-grade 1990 Jefferson nickels. Coins in exceptional condition with verified provenance frequently attract competitive bidding, highlighting their enduring appeal in the collector market. Error coins from this year are particularly prized. Even minor minting anomalies can elevate a common nickel to a highly valuable collectible, emphasizing the excitement of numismatic discovery. The 1990 Jefferson nickel showcases the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Every detail of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's architecture reflects careful design and precision, demonstrating the level of artistry even for everyday currency. Collectors often compare 1990 nickels with neighboring years to evaluate trends in minting quality, striking consistency, and design evolution. These analyses provide insight into the production standards of the Jefferson nickel series. Proper care is essential for preserving 1990 Jefferson nickels. Limiting handling, storing in protective holders, and maintaining stable environmental conditions preserves luster and sharpness, safeguarding the coin's value over decades. The 1990 Jefferson nickel is more than just currency. It is a tangible piece of history. Its design, circulation, and enduring appeal make it a meaningful representation of early 1990s America. Collectors appreciate both the educational and aesthetic qualities of the coin. Studying its composition, design, and historical context provides insight into U.S. numismatics, while its visual appeal enhances any coin collection. High-grade examples of the 1990 Jefferson nickel are rare. Coins that retain sharp details, original luster, and attractive toning are highly sought after, making them valuable additions to both personal and investment collections. The sustained demand for 1990 Jefferson nickels demonstrates their lasting appeal. From casual collectors to professional investors, these coins continue to captivate and maintain strong relevance in the numismatic market. Ultimately, after considering its history, design, rarity, and appeal to collectors and investors. The true market value of an exceptional 1990 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $150,000. Top 10. The Jefferson nickel has remained a constant presence in American coinage since 1938, instantly recognized for its portrayal of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The 1994 Jefferson nickel may appear modern, but for collectors, it has a unique allure, particularly when preserved in high-grade condition. In the obverse, Jefferson is depicted in a left-facing profile, his features finely engraved to capture the essence of the nation's third president. Every detail, from his hair to his attire, reflects the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. On the reverse, Monticello stands with remarkable architectural detail, embodying Jefferson's legacy as both a leader and an architect. By 1994, Jefferson nickels had been circulating for over 5 decades. These coins were not just currency, they were a part of daily life, exchanged in transactions, vending machines, and banks, quietly connecting Americans to their history. The composition of the 1994 Jefferson nickel is 75% copper and 25% nickel, a combination that ensures durability while maintaining a metallic luster. This alloy has helped many coins survive decades of use in near-perfect condition, making uncirculated examples highly desirable. Condition is a primary factor in evaluating the value of 1994 Jefferson nickels. While millions were minted, only a small fraction remain in pristine condition. Coins with full luster and sharp details are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Mint marks play an important role in determining rarity and value. Philadelphia minted coins carry no mint mark, while Denver minted coins feature a D. Coins from different mints can vary in scarcity, and collectors often seek out the rarer varieties. The design of the 1994 Jefferson nickel exemplifies precision and artistic skill. Jefferson's profile conveys dignity and authority, while Monticello's architecture is meticulously detailed. Collectors appreciate these coins for both their historical significance and aesthetic appeal. Error coins from 1994, including misstrikes, off-center images, or double dies, are particularly prized. Even minor minting anomalies can transform a standard nickel into a collectible treasure, attracting attention from serious numismatists. The historical context of 1994 adds further significance. This coin circulated during a period of economic stability and technological advancement in the United States, serving as a small but tangible piece of everyday history. Professional grading by PCGS, NGC, or other reputable services is essential for establishing authenticity and condition. Graded 1994 Jefferson nickels, especially those in mint state, are rare and highly valued in the collector community. Collectors often compare 1994 nickels with other years to study subtle variations in design and striking techniques. These comparisons highlight the unique features of each coin and deepen understanding of the Jefferson nickel series. The 1994 Jefferson nickel appeals to both collectors and investors. Its scarcity and high grades, combined with historical relevance and visual appeal, makes it both a desirable collectible and a tangible asset. Aesthetic qualities play a significant role in a coin's appeal. Jefferson's profile and Monticello's architectural design are visually balanced, while original luster and fine details enhance the coin's desirability for display and collection. Provenance can add significant value. Coins with documented ownership histories, especially those previously included in notable collections, often command higher prices, providing both prestige and added confidence for buyers. Toning, the natural color changes that develop over time, can enhance the appeal of a 1994 Jefferson nickel. Subtle shades of gold, blue, or brown add character and uniqueness, making naturally toned coins particularly attractive to collectors. Even circulated coins retain historical value. A 1994 nickel that has been in regular use still tells a story of everyday American life during the early 1990s, providing a tangible connection to the era. The Jefferson nickel represents continuity in U.S. coinage. While other coins have undergone design changes, the nickel has remained consistent, linking generations of Americans through a familiar and enduring piece of currency. Collectors often seek coins that maintain their original mint luster. Proper storage in protective holders or capsules preserves the coin's surface, preventing damage and ensuring long-term aesthetic and monetary value. Auction results consistently demonstrate strong demand for high-grade 1994 Jefferson nickels. Coins with superior condition and documented provenance often attract competitive bidding, reflecting their desirability among collectors worldwide. Error coins from this year are particularly prized. Even minor anomalies can elevate a common nickel to a highly valuable collectible, adding excitement and challenge to numismatic pursuits. The 1994 Jefferson nickel demonstrates the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's architectural details reflect meticulous engraving, showcasing precision and care even in coins intended for everyday use. Collectors often compare 1994 nickels to neighboring years to assess trends in minting, design, and striking quality. These comparisons provide insight into the production standards and evolution of the Jefferson nickel series. Proper care is essential for preserving 1994 Jefferson nickels. Limiting handling, storing in protective holders, and maintaining stable environmental conditions helps retain luster and detail, ensuring long-term value. The 1994 Jefferson nickel is more than currency, it is a tangible piece of history. Its circulation, design, and enduring appeal make it a meaningful representation of early 1990s America. Collectors value both educational and aesthetic qualities. Studying a 1994 Jefferson nickel's composition, design, and history provides insight into American numismatics, while its visual appeal makes it a striking addition to any collection. High-grade examples of the 1994 Jefferson nickel are rare. Coins that retain sharp details, original luster, and attractive natural toning are highly prized, making them valuable for both collectors and investors. The consistent demand for 1994 Jefferson nickels demonstrates their enduring appeal. From casual collectors to professional investors, these coins maintain relevance and strong interest in the numismatic market. Ultimately, after considering its history, design, rarity, and collector appeal, the true market value of an exceptional 1994 Jefferson nickel in pristine condition can reach $130,000. Thanks for watching USA Old COINSX. If you enjoyed this journey into Jefferson nickels and want more rare coin discoveries, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell, because you never know which coin we'll uncover next that could be your jackpot. Keep collecting and keep uncovering history one coin at a time.